Hey, South Africa, welcome back to Heads Up SA. In today's video, we are diving into recent interview between Julius Malema and Clement Manyathela. Malema dropped some major bombshells and we've narrowed it down to 5 takeaways. Let's jump right into it. Point number 1, EFF school, not what you expected. Remember the school the EFF promised to build? Well, turns out it's not for everyone. According to Malema, the school is a private institution designed only for EFF members. Maybe this could extend to a curriculum that is expected to teach the ideology of the EFF, shaping the next generation of their leaders. Oh, let's not forget the hurdles they faced with the local municipality over the land.
At the Mogale City Municipality, so I can't construct a school without approvals, which I needed to do in that 2 years. Do the drawings, do the approvals. How do I do that? But the land is there. And that, I didn't say this for the South Africa. We were saying this for the membership of the EFF.
Point number 2. Floyd Shivambu's return to the EFF. Not so simple anymore. Malema has always had a soft spot for Floyd Shivambu, promising that he could return to the EFF anytime. Remember the press conference? But in this interview, Malema changed his tune. After consulting with the leadership, it's clear now Shivambu's return isn't on the table anymore. It looks like the constitution of the party won this round.
But we are all governed by the constitution of the EFF, which says if you leave the EFF, you are not allowed to come back. And the leadership of the EFF at a CCT meeting, one after another, they said to me, "Hey, my guy, we heard you, but not here."
So they said
no, not here. You can forgive each other there, but not here. The constitution of the...
On point number 3, EFF's shift on undocumented foreigners. Malema also touched on the EFF stance on open borders. And there's been a noticeable change. Initially, the EFF was all for allowing free movement across the continent, regardless of documentation. But in this interview, Malema hinted at a shift, now supporting documentation of citizens. Is this the EFF softening its stance?
We don't want anything that looks like colonialism. We want to be one thing with our sisters in Tanzania, in Nigeria, in Egypt, in DRC, in Sudan, in South Sudan, everywhere else in Africa. We don't want passport, we don't want visa, we must move free.
How can we say South Africans must get IDs and then welcome people who are not undocumented? Everybody has to be documented so that if any wrongdoing happens, for whatever reason we are looking for you, we need to find your location.
On point number 4, EFF's legacy of being ahead of the curve. Malema reminded us that the EFF has always been ahead of the curve when it comes to major national debates. He pointed out their role in bringing land nationalization to the forefront in the parliament, as well as the motion to nationalize the South African Reserve Bank. He's confident that the EFF will continue to lead the charge on critical issues.
I'm just saying we must not find ourselves behind time. The EFF is being punished for being ahead of the times. We say things now, you guys come to appreciate them extremely late because we're too far in thinking. So
on point number 5, which is our last point, Malema defends Minister Thembis Melane. Malema came to the defense of ANC MP Thembis Melane, who's been under fire. He believes Melane is being hunted not because of the VPS scandal, but due to internal ANC politics. Malema was firm in saying that this is just another example of factionalism tearing the ANC apart.
You are talking, and I was saying this to Kombozo. You are talking about VBS. You want to know more information, what is VBS? Ask the minister next to you. And I was referring to Tembinga Dime, who had taken money to VBS, and today she's in trouble. You know why she's in trouble? It's not because of VBS. Because she went to fight for the independence of the NPA. Patoi wants to hand over NPA to those guys of Zondo Commission. They want recordings of Zondo Commission from her. They want all types of things. And Batoi wants her contract extended. And when Tembi put her foot down, they went for her. Because those guys who were leading, I don't know, they were like the prosecutors of Zondo Commission.
Evidence leaders.
Yeah, evidence leaders. They are now working for NPA after they referred the Zondo Commission report to NPA and said, guys, you will decide if you want to prosecute or not on that side. Then they go and catch the javelin on the other side, wanting to prosecute the people. They said, we are done with them, you will make a decision. So she says, how? How do you do that? Okay, the recordings. She says, give me, recordings is these things of spying. They were spying on us, listening to our phones, listening to, listening devices and all of that. All of that, the custodian of that is the Department of Justice. So she has put those things safe under whatever administration.
And there you have it, folks. 5 major takeaways from Julius Malema's interview with Clement Manyathela. What do you think of Malema's revelations? Is the EFF evolving, or is this just a new strategy? Let us know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with the latest from Heads Up SA. See you next time.